Hello everyone, welcome back on our YouTube channel Wains Vlog. As you know that we have started a video series for the preparation of theory of German driving license with the official permission and support of famous learning system Fahrschulcard. We have already started the series 2 years back, and then we uploaded the questions that were actually available at that time, and then during last years there have been some additions. As you know that every year in April and October we have the addition for the new questions. So last year in 2022 in October we had addition for the questions, and actually we couldn't find time to upload the videos. And as now we are also getting new questions in front of us starting from April 2023, so we have thought to first of all make videos on the questions from October 2022, which are around 42 questions, and then we will make videos which are based on the new questions actually, which we are gonna get in few days or weeks time from April 2023. So if you are new on our channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos. On our channel we have, other than German driving license, we have the playlist for Einbildung test or Lebens in Deutschland test that you normally need to apply for German nationality or even for your Niederlassung Erlaubnis or permanent residence PR these days. Other than this, we also have a series for International Software Testing Qualification Board foundational level, that is ISTQB. If you are willing to pursue your career in software testing, then this series could really help you. Other than this, we also have a video series for the preparation of B1 Briefschreiben. Again, if you want to apply for German nationality or PR, you need B1 or B1 exam, and in that exam the most difficult part is Briefschreiben or the letter writing. So we have already uploaded the videos on those topics as well. That was only a short intro, so don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos. Even you want to support us, you can also support us on Patreon. We will provide the link of our Patreon account in the description. So let's start how we will plan. Actually for these questions we will go to the list of category, and if you click here you will get 42 Fragen, 42 questions in total from different topics. So in the first video we will try to cover 7 plus 2 9 plus 6 15 questions. In the second video we will again cover 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, again 15 questions, and then in the last video we will cover 12 questions. So it will make a count of 42 questions in total. We also got some feedback and queries from our subscribers and viewers. They are saying that you have started the series with the Lexion or you say lessons part, but now you are moving to category. Actually there is no much difference between Lexion or lessons and category part. Why we started with the lessons part? Because as you know, whenever you go to driving school, normally there are 14 topics or fears in Themen in which they cover all the questions. But once we have set the base, we know the 14 topics, we have uploaded already many videos on those topics. Now we can easily go to the category part and simply click here. You can see there are 42 questions, no problem at all. Similarly in the part of Lexion, if you see there is no much difference, but actually the similar kind of stuff questions you will find here as well. But what is the reason that we are now moving with the category part is that there are some questions which are added from TÜV, but they never fall in these 14 topics or these topics, and it is like from different category. They are not a part of, you cannot make a part of a lesson, but actually these questions are generic. That's why whenever the questions are added, as soon as new questions are added, so we are moving or we are focusing on the topic of category, and then here we are taking new questions from here. But actually in the end it doesn't make any difference. We have around 1200 questions and they will be the same. But anyhow, if you can if you have already watched our starting video series, that is around I think 40 videos, over there we have already set a base. So if you are done with those 42 videos, you know the basics of every topic. Now these new questions should not be a big deal for you, because these are based on those concepts or ideas that we have already discussed. But only to fulfill the formality, or maybe some new rules are added, we make every time the new videos. So let's start the questions for today, and that will be the that will be total 15 questions for this video. So let me zoom it a bit. Yes, and then we can start the questions. Okay, so here we are. So the first question for today is a video question. Let's play it. Okay, so you are on a roadway inside build-up areas, 50 zone. Your priority, in the back mirror you can see a blue car, and this black car is overtaking the blue car. Actually it is not good because two-way road. Yeah, and now you see this white car or jeep, whatever you say, is oncoming, is on the oncoming lane. And what is the problem? Now this black car will try to come back into the lane. So what was the situation? Actually this black car actually tried to overtake the this blue car and then change the lane and actually came into the oncoming lane. But as soon as this car saw that the white car is coming from the opposite direction, now the black car will try to come back into the lane. What could happen? What should be your responsibility as a responsible driver in this particular case? So what do you think? Over here we need to brake hard, because this black car actually was overtaking. The plan was to overtake and maybe come back into the lane, but this white car is also very quick. Normally we are allowed, it is actually it's dangerous, but normally as per law you are allowed to change your lane, move to the oncoming lane and then overtake the car and come back. But this white car is also coming very quickly, so black car will come into the lane. And you see what could be the issue here. I think we can go to the question. Normally in exam you should watch the question at least 4 times, or it is allowed 4 times to get the complete idea. So what is the right course of action? Right course of action, I move to the right onto the parking strip. Actually no, because you see there is already a park motorbike and white car as well. And then other than this, there is a very less time for you or even for the black car to come into the lane. So it's not a good idea that you can quickly move to the right lane. Maybe somebody is there, some cycle is there, even you can see the motorbike is parked, the white car is parked. So actually it's not a good idea. I maintain my current speed. It is also not a good idea, because if you maintain your current speed, actually the black car is in every case is trying to come into our lane. Otherwise it can hit the white car and there could be an accident. So it's also not a good idea to maintain my current speed. The best idea is to reduce my speed, or maybe if there is an option to brake, then you can brake as well, so that the black car can enter back into the lane, and then this will be the good situation, or you are also a responsible driver. Again, a next question is a video question. So you can see you are on 30 speed zone limit road, and then yeah, there is a priority as well, and in front of you there is a blue van and moving very slowly. Parked cars are there, and you can see there is no car in the back mirror. And then what else? The motorbike is coming, and then I think there is no such situation that what we need to do. But I think we can have a look over here what is happening actually around us. There is a blue van in front of us, and then parked cars are there. We cannot see anything in the back mirror, and then the motorbike is there. And then I guess yeah, if you see this black van, if you can clearly see this black van, actually this blue van is in front of us, and you see this black van. If you notice it, it is indicating. That means it is indicating and also entering the same time into the lane. That is very dangerous situation. Actually the black van should wait for us and should allow us to move forward, and then ideally the black van should be on the roadway. But now it's very critical. The black van has indicated, and on the same time, at the same time, it is entering the road. So what is your responsibility? So I think the situation is very clear. What is the right course of action now? I accelerate because I have the priority. It's clear you have the priority, but you are also a responsible driver at the same time. So what you need to do, as the black van is trying to enter on the roadway, you should actually not accelerate. The best idea is I swerve to the left. No, it is also not a good idea. Why? Because if you move a little bit to left, there is a oncoming motorbike and you can hit the motorbike. So it's not a good idea to swerve to the left as well. The best idea is to brake. Although on this road you have the priority, but as black van is not showing the responsibility, you need to be responsible, and in this case you need to brake. So that is the correct answer. So now let's move to the next question, ideally a next topic. Verhalten ist Straßenverkehr, and this will be the third question for today. And first question from this topic, again a video question. Let's play the video. So you are on the roadway, you are indicating to left, you are trying to take the left turn, and over here you see the green signal is there, but note with the arrow, normal green signal. So whenever you take the left turn, you need to allow the oncoming traffic, and then the road in which you are taking the turn, you have to allow the pedestrian as well. You have to be very careful about the pedestrian and the oncoming traffic. So I will play the video again. You see, normally sorry, whenever you're trying to take the left turn, what are the basic rules? So in this case, we don't have the arrow inside the traffic sign, is the signal. Whenever you have the file ample or with the signal, then normally the oncoming traffic is also having also the red signal, not allowed to come on the road, and pedestrian will also have the red sign. But whenever there is a traffic signal without an arrow inside, that is normal green signal. And whenever you are taking the left turn, there are two basic rules that we have already explained a lot in our previous videos. Rule number 1, allow the oncoming traffic. Rule number 2, check for the pedestrians on the roadway in which you are taking the turn. So here we are taking the left turn, so we will be very careful about the pedestrian on this roadway and the oncoming traffic. Two basic rules. So but as you see, the bus has stopped to take the passengers maybe, so no problem with the bus, but problem with the red van which is coming straight on the roadway, and then with this pedestrian. So I think normally in exam you should watch the video 4 times or 3 times, but over here we are done. We know what must you anticipate in this situation. The pedestrian will wait? No way. Pedestrian has green signal, he will be on the road straight away. The yellow bus will begin to move immediately. There is no chance because bus has stopped. Maybe it will take some passengers. Some passengers will go out from the bus, will step down, and some passenger will step up. So there is no problem with the bus as well. The red vehicle will drive straight onwards. It is clear. Red vehicle is driving and will continue to drive straight onwards because we are taking a left turn. And whenever you are taking a left turn, you should ideally allow the oncoming traffic and need to be very careful about the pedestrian. So this is the correct option. Next question, again a video question. Let's play the video and see what is happening. So a tram line on your left hand side, you are on a priority road, you cannot see anything in the back mirror, and you see this guy on the scooty is coming, and then we are also indicating to right on the priority road. So as we are taking the right, you can see now this pedestrian, sorry, not pedestrian, but the guy, this boy this on the scooty is in our blind spot. You see, we can see him at the moment, and you can see, even if you see in the back mirror at the moment, you cannot see him because it is at the moment in your blind spot. So although you have the priority, you are taking a right turn, but whenever you are taking a right turn, you also need to be very careful about the pedestrian which are on that road. So I think over here situation is very clear for us. You can also see there are some pedestrians on the roadway, but we should not have a problem with them because they are already very slow. You see them, these two pedestrians, but this guy on the scooty could be a problem for us because these pedestrians are far away. We can simply take the right turn without any problem, but that guy on the scooty, he is traveling or she is traveling a bit fast and at the moment in our blind spot. So this could be a very dangerous situation. So always make a shoulder blick, we call it shoulder blick. Turn your shoulder, turn your head, and have a look whenever you are taking the turn. It is also very good tip whenever you are having practical lessons or your exam as well. So why are you required to stop now? Because of the tram? I guess no, tram is on the other side of the road, we have no problem at all. Because of the pedestrian, no problem, because they are far away. We can simply take the turn. I think it will take them around 1 to 2 minutes to come on this side of the road. But because of the electric scooter, actually electric scooter is coming very fast, and if we take the turn without shoulder blick or turning our head back and see, because it's at the moment in our blind spot, we can hit the electric scooter. So only because of electric scooter we need to be very careful. Next question, during traffic congestion, what parts of the road infrastructure must be kept clear? So traffic congestion is there, what part you need to be you need to keep clear, not take your car on that. So pedestrian crossing, very clear, this we have discussed a lot during our last lessons. Never take your car whenever your road is blocked, and you see if you drive a bit you will block the pedestrian zebra crossing. You can never stop on a zebra crossing, so stop before that. Even traffic confluences. For example, if you drive a bit and then you will be on an intersection, on a junction, and then you can block the traffic coming from right, coming from left, it is also not a good idea. So whenever traffic congestion, you should always keep clear pedestrian crossing and traffic confluences. Don't drive on them. Bus stop, it's not a problem, because ideally you can, if there is no bus on the stop, and even you can go to that part, because normally bus comes and goes. Even on the bus stop you can quickly take a passenger with you. You can actually allow a passenger to go out from your car when there is no bus. So normally there is no such traffic congestion situation, or road infrastructure need to be clear in the case of bus stops. But whenever you can block the pedestrian crossings, or maybe you can block the traffic confluences, intersections, junctions, over there you should not drive. But bus stops is totally another case, because if there is no bus, you can even go there, stop there for a moment, and then you can go to that part of the bus stop, stop your car, maybe take some passenger. That is typically normally allowed when there is no bus. But you cannot block traffic confluences, junction, or pedestrian crossings. So these two are the correct options. Let's move to the next question. You are looking for somewhere to park on the right edge of the street. There is no cycle path to the right of your lane. How many meters before and after a junction you are not allowed to park? I think this video or this question we have discussed a lot. Even we have made a separate bonus videos, how much distance you should keep from a junction, from San Andreas cross, from a vehicle moving ahead of you. You can watch that videos. But normally before and after a junction there is clear a 5 meter distance, and if you are not clear with this this is 5 meter, you can consult back to our previous videos. But I hope if you are watching over this video, you have already seen our previous videos starting from the video number 1. So I think this video this topic you can clearly find in our bonus videos, and even we have discussed in this topic during that topic related to the mathematical questions, I guess, and traffic distances. You can find a lot on this topic. Next question is, where is it forbidden to stop? So just keep in mind, just a short hint, there is a difference between parking and stopping. Stopping means you quickly stop, you take some passenger, you unload some stuff, you unload some stuff, you take out some passenger. So stopping is different, but parking is different. So where is it forbidden to stop? On any one-way road. Actually you can stop on any one-way road. Stopping mean for brisk, like it's very brisk, for a short moment. Maybe you are stopping like 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. Stopping is not parking. On any one-way road you can ideally stop, maybe for a quick work you need to do, to take in some passenger in the car. Actually it is not forbidden to stop on any one-way road. Even in non-parking zones you are not parking, you are stopping. So in any non-parking zone you can simply stop for a quick moment, let's say for 1 minute, 2 minute. It's not a problem to stop in front of fire service access roads, because these areas, let's say ambulance entrances and then fire service roads, these are very critical and time critical departments. So over there even you are not allowed to stop for a very short time, let's say 1 minute, 2 minute, because if they have some emergency they need to come out very quickly to rescue the people. So in front of fire service access roads you are not allowed, but you can ideally stop. Stopping means 2 minute, 3 minute on one-way road, and no parking zone should not be a problem. Next question, you are the first to arrive at the scene of accident where there are injured people. So injured people are there, some accident is there. You secured the scene of the accident and have gained an overview of the situation. So what else do you have to do? So whenever you arrive at the scene of accident, the basic, this we have discussed a lot already in our previous videos. You need to make the scene of accident clear. You need to inform the police, maybe relevant departments, emergency, so whatsoever. Notify the emergency services, yes. Document the accident, no, because whenever you are involved in an accident personally, so then you need some documentation. Maybe document the report and documentation of your car insurance whatsoever. But as you arrive at the scene of accident, you are not involved, so no documentation. You only need to notify the emergency services and deliver the first aid to the injured. Documentation only when you are involved. So next question, now it is here, you are involved in an accident in the car park. The vehicle damage is minor. Okay, the damage is minor. Everyone involved agrees that the police do not need to be informed. Okay, normally police comes and police makes the report, and then then there is a good akhta, like you estimate what is the cost and who has made the mistake, police decide it, and then you get that amount back from the insurance. But in this case the vehicle damage is minor, maybe a little scratch, and then everyone involved agree, okay, we will not inform the police, we will tackle the issue between us. Okay, what would be the helpful now for the claim process? Okay, describing the cause of accident in the accident report, this you need to make in any case. Accident report you should make as a documentation, that is for sure needed, either police involved or not. Exchanging the necessary detail with those involved, for sure you need to exchange your car insurance company number and details, so that you know who has done the mistake, so and who was the victim, so he or she can claim the amount to repair the car. That is clear. Photographing the scene of accident from the number from a number of angles, that is also very important. You are not involving the police, so maybe when you have decided, okay, everything is settled down, the other guy who has done the mistake or this hitting your car say that no, I haven't done this. Okay, then you say, you then at that time you will not have the proof as well. How you will go to the police and tell this was the mistake of that guy? Police will not believe you, and police will say you have already decided by yourself. So in for the worst case, just photograph the scene of the accident. Maybe if the other person after some minutes or maybe after 1 hour when you are away from the accident scene tells no, I was not involved, do you have some proofs? So only to be on the safe side, as police is not involved, you need to photograph the scene of accident from the number of angles, and these all three are correct answers. So we are done with the 9 questions for this video. Now we will do 6 more questions and then 15 questions, and we are done with the video number 1. So let's move to the next topic for today, and then yeah, there are 6 questions on traffic signs and then 15 questions are done for this video. Okay, so what vehicles may enter a zone with this sign? Okay, you see there is a zone as it is showing that cycle is allowed, and then extra sign is there. So normally this sign is there, and then comes an extra sign which is unlegal fry. That means the resident of that area, actually they are allowed to enter as well. So let's see this. I think if you want to go back to our traffic signs video, we have explained everything in detail. You can go over there, but normally traffic cycles are allowed, and then unlegal, the residents are also allowed in this zone. So vehicles driven by residents, fine. Bicycles as well, yes. Even small electric vehicles, electric bicycles, you see this cycles can like it is not classifying, like it is not classifying separately electric bicycles, cycles, because they are in the same category. So small electric vehicles, mopeds you can say, or electric bicycles are allowed. That is very clear from this sign. This sign indicates electric cycles, mopeds, normal cycles, so and plus residents of that area. So vehicle driven by resident, bicycle, small electric vehicles, all three are the correct answers. Okay, within a build-up area, what should you note when driving on the road where this traffic sign combination is displayed? Okay, so this sign is showing that it's an Einbahnstraße. That's fine. We know Einbahnstraße, one-way road. So only traffic will go in this direction. There will be no oncoming traffic. But if you see the cycle, there is an extra sign. So these signs are called extra sign. If you want to see more videos about this traffic signs, you can see our actual playlist over there. We have discussed all the, I think, around 150 questions on traffic signs in detail. Okay, so cyclist and see arrows. Cyclist, this is Einbahnstraße, one-way road, but not for cyclists. Cyclists can come from any direction. They can come in this direction, they can go in this direction. So what within a build-up area, cyclist may move in my direction, that's fine. Cyclists ideally cyclists this is Einbahnstraße, but for cars, for heavy vehicles, but not for the cyclists. Cyclists actually can come in any direction, can come and can go. So cyclists may move in my direction, that fine. When overtaking cyclist, I have to maintain a minimum passing distance of 1.5. That is fine, because whenever the sign of cycle comes, you need to be very careful within city area, because I think this is clear. Einbahnstraße is normally within build-up areas. You need to maintain a distance of 1.5 meter when overtaking a cyclist. But outside build-up area, this distance needs to be 2 meter, because the speed is high outside build-up area, around 100 km per hour or even more. Cyclists have to use the footpath to the left and right of the roadway. There is no indication that cyclists need to use the footpath. Otherwise, there is a traffic different sign for the cyclists on the footpath. Normally, this we have discussed already a lot. There is no sign, so cyclists will be on the roadway, coming on the both sides, traveling on the both sides. So this option is anyhow not correct. Let's move to the next question. This traffic sign is displayed on the right hand cab side. What does it mean? Okay, so you see this traffic sign. This traffic sign is, I think finally they have added this traffic sign. It was not the part I as far as I remember from the previous versions. So if you just for the time for a moment just forget these arrows, only this we have discussed. If you have only this single red line in traffic sign, that means you can stop for 3 minutes to take some passenger, to take out some passenger, to load and unload the vehicle. That fines. But whenever there is cross red signs, there is, you cannot actually stop. Even you are not allowed to stop for 3 minutes. So these two signs are clear. Now above that we have two arrows, this direction and this direction. Normally this arrows tells you cannot stop even before this, you cannot even stop after this. Yeah, this, whenever this single arrow comes and whenever this double arrow comes, this clearly tells you that you cannot stop over before this junction and you cannot stop after this particular traffic sign. Maybe when some extra sign comes after this sign, then this sign will be nullified. Maybe some new sign will come and you are allowed to stop, you are allowed to park. But at the moment, what this sign is telling you, this sign is clearly telling you that you cannot stop, because this red sign, double cross red sign, tells you you cannot stop. Extra arrows on that tells you before this direction and after this capstone. So ideally you not stop before it, you not stop after it. There is no indication that you cannot park before it, park. This sign has nothing to take with the parking. There will be extra sign for the parking. So need to be very clear, the sign which is being asked, we only consider that sign. So this sign is clearly you cannot stop, and these arrows are telling about the capstone or cab side, like this extra part of the road. So ideally you cannot stop on this. Normally people think that we can stop on this stones or cab side maybe for some minute. Maybe they are right whenever there is a single red line, but when double red line, no stop, and then indicating arrow tells you on this side of the cab side you cannot stop. That is more like clear indication and clearly an indication for you. But this question has nothing to take with parking. So whenever parking is a P sign, whenever there is a P sign, then you will be asked about the question of parking. But in red sign, stop related question will be there. Don't bother to think about the parking. Okay, this traffic sign is displayed on the right hand cab side. Okay, now on the right hand cab side you see this traffic sign. Now there is only single arrow, so that means now from here you will see the start of no stopping zone. When there will be a single arrow over here down, then this zone can be stopped, or you like this zone is finished. Now you can now the new zone will be started. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So but for the moment you see this traffic sign actually is telling you there is the start of an absolute no stopping zone. So actually there is absolute no stopping zone, you cannot stop. This arrow is telling you start of no stopping zone. When this stop zone will be finished, then there will be an arrow down here, not here. So that is also clear that there it is starting of a no stopping zone. The start of a limited provision of stopping zone, there is no limitation. That is absolute no stopping zone. The end of absolute no, if and, then normally there is arrow down here as well and no arrow over here. This you can discuss. I think this is not a part of traffic sign questions, but we can see. But it is not an end of absolute no stopping zone, neither limited prohibition zone. It's clearly start of an absolute no stopping zone, and this answer is correct. Okay, so now move to the next question. The next question is, what do you have to be aware when you see this traffic sign? So this traffic sign is clear. This we have already covered in the previous videos, I remember. This double red sign means no stopping. May stop to allow passenger to exit my vehicle. No, it is only in that case when you have only one red line. So may not stop is the correct answer. May stop to quickly load my vehicle. No, there is no such option. If single red line is there, you may stop to exit passenger from your vehicle, load or unload the vehicle. But there is X sign, this double cross, not allowed. You cannot stop. Perfectly fine. Let's go to the next question. What is the maximum speed vehicle may drive in the zone with this sign? Okay, so normally you see there is a cyclist zone and residents are there unleaguer. So normally in the residential area, when we are in the residential area inside the city and even inside the houses, you see that roadway we have the speed of 30 kilometer per hour. I think this needs no explanation anyhow, because this we have discussed a lot in the previous videos. That is only a simple explanation. Inside build-up areas, inside the houses, the roads, street where cyclists are there and residents are there, the speed is 30 kilometer per hour. So this is everything from this video. We have covered 15 questions related to the new questions which were updated in October 2022. So 15 questions are done. Now in the next video we will cover the next 15 questions, and then in the video after that we will cover 12 more questions, and we will be done with 42 questions in total. If you have any question, any doubt, any query or any feedback related to the videos, you can put in the comment section. We will be more than happy to reply you. Other than this, don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos, and then if you want to support us on Patreon, you can also do that. We will put the link in the description. Until the next video, we wish you happy landing. Have a nice day, take care, and bye.